Welcome, welcome traders. Welcome to New Year. I hope that everyone had a great and enjoyable New Year. 2024 started, and first of all, I would like to say everyone the big Happy New Year. So, um, I believe everyone had an enjoyable, Happy New Year as well as starting another great year. Let me see my camera is okay or no. Hope that everyone can see me in the right direction. Yeah, so we have started a great year 2024. Definitely there is something gonna be very special for this year, especially for traders. There's a lot of changes happen, that last year. So we would like to invite all of you to stay connected, because in 2024 everything is getting better and better, right? In terms of trading, the environment getting better, traders are doing very well. So let's keep embarking in this journey of profitability, financial freedom, and starting a great trading year. In this month, starting from this month till the December, let's commit everyone who is here watching this live session to be a completely financially independent, completely able to free from any kind of worry to pay the bills, to buy food, to rent, to buy anything. So once you if you are not in that place, that I believe that if you prepare yourself with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, or anywhere you are getting the education, if you have the right commitment, definitely you can be on that. So stay tuned. We are starting the live session. If you are completely new in this live session, you know that we do live every single day. Couple of days I was on holiday, so it was a bit more absent and not in schedule. But starting again today, I'm fully ready to commit to all of you for the next 1 year, to be completely present with all of you in your trading and in my trading, because I'm a trader. I love trading. So I believe that you guys also love trading. So make sure that before I progress further, you give a big like and also subscribe to the channel. Use that live chat to, if you have any question, if you want to ask any question, use the live chat and let me know what was your new year. How did you spend your time in the new year? And from that point, we'll be moving forward. Let me know using the live chat. How was your new year? And what did you do especially during this new year? And what's your, more importantly, plan for the upcoming year? What are you planning to do in this year to progress as a trader? So let's see. Let me just copy that paste onto the group so that everyone can see me. Okay, so let me know if you can hear me also properly. My voice may be a bit smaller. Happy New Year 2024. Let's begin another memorable year, passing all the memories that is pleasant for the better, that is not pleasant, take it as a learning. So let's move on with that. Let me know how was your new year. Joman, good evening boss, thank you. Happy New Year coach. Happy New Year Mercy. Patrick, hello coach, happy new year. Happy New Year Patrick. Good day, hello. Happy New Year Thor. Happy New Year coach, thank you. Mark, morning coach, thank you Mark. So let me look at that here on those instruments. So starting with, first of all, gold. I'll be looking at all the instrument. Let's begin with gold, and we'll be looking at GBP, Euro dollar, and all of that. So begin with gold. Now you can look at this is the daily chart, and the first thing that I look at is the daily, as you know that, because daily chart is where you can find all the information. Now, first of all, looking at the monthly perspective to see overall direction in the market. So from the monthly, this is the monthly long week candle. Now, why am I looking at the monthly? Because monthly, weekly is higher time frame. You'll find all the information, how from the higher time frame perspective, how the prices did. Guys, before I progress further, can you give a like? Can you smash it? I see that the view and the like is not contingent. It's not related. So let's make same view as the like. Smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let's begin with the monthly chart. Thank you for your support to the channel. Now looking at the monthly, this is the monthly long week candle here, and also there is a long week here. There is a healthy body in the middle, and this candle, how do I consider this monthly candle is if you look at this long week here. This long week is basically for me had a massive liquidity in it. So why? Because it created an all-time high. So after this kind of long week candle, if the price wants to break the high to fill that long week, what I think that gold might be highly likely that will try to break this monthly low and then bouncing back up. So there is a probability for gold to come down and then to go back up. So from the monthlies, it's still quite a few days to go. And let's look at the weekly chart. And from the weekly time frame, we can see that this is the weekly candle. 3 weeks of bullish move, and where we saw that this is the big long week bearish candle, followed by from here we saw that a bounce back to the upside on gold, and with that bounce, this is the weekly doji here, and with that weekly doji, what we saw that the price from this support level has broken to the downside, and with that break, if we look at the daily chart here on gold, we can see that from the daily, this is the daily high, and with that daily high, the price already slowly melting to the downside. And as there is a long week here, there are two probable scenario on gold if we look at the daily here. Firstly, you can see previous day a big daily candle has hit that daily support level. So with that daily support, there is a big move from here. So there is a big move from here to this support level where there is a liquidity below this level, and with that liquidity, the market, because it triggered that liquidity, with it's a long-term bull market, it had an initial reaction, and I think that gold, after testing the daily support, it will try to bounce back up, because if you look at the overall picture, you can see it's a bull market, and in that bull market, chances that the market will try to go back up to the resistance level again, but before that we might see a retest of this support on gold. Now looking at the 4 hour, where we can see that this is a movement on 4 hour, and there is a drop here followed by a pullback, and we can expect another attempt from the seller. This is the support level here. Okay, so with that being said, if we go back to very lower time frame on the 15-minute chart here on gold, where we can see that this is the 15-minute price action, and there's a drop already. There's a long week doji here, and with that long week doji, the market from the 15 minutes, you can see this is a local channel as expected in my analysis. Probably you have seen that market from that level. We see that local breakdown, and I think that gold is likely to retest this daily support, which is the 20. Let me see that daily support. 2041 is the daily support. It might drop that far or not. First of all, we can expect now a daily retest from this support, and what I think that from this daily support, if the price managed to break that low below this level, there is a high liquidity, and if the price managed to break that low from this low, after breaking that, we can expect gold to have a bounce back up to the upside. So this is what I will be waiting for, a buy entry after a daily retest. But as you know that in trading you need to be very flexible, either what's gonna happen. So we'll be waiting for a retest, and then we'll be entering the trade from this level on gold. If we see it is fulfilling our criteria, we'll try to enter by pending order. Sometimes the trade become very fast, maybe we might enter by market or by pending order. And let me know, you prefer pending order or the market order? Which one is easier for you to trade? RCGU, yeah, absolutely. Happy New Year. Dollar Swiss franc, yes, Happy New Year husband. Thank you very much for letting me know, and let's keep trading and making consistent profit from the market. So we saw that gold, and let me see GBP, JPY, and then we'll be looking at other instrument as well. Delson pending order. Okay, so let me create a pool and see how many of you are comfortable in what kind of order. Okay, help me to know that what kind of order is you prefer, so that I can adjust accordingly if needed. But sometimes that the market very crazy, so to secure a good trade sometimes we need to go by market, but I will try to adjust both of the order types, so based on the strategy. Let me know using the pool that has created. So, and in the meantime, let me look at dollar yen and GBP JPY. So first of all, GBP JPY, if we look at GJ here, okay, and now here what we see that, let me look at first of all bigger picture. I always prefer bigger picture looking at first, because when you look at the bigger picture, you basically look at the whole picture, what's happening. Because not only in trading, I believe that looking at bigger picture is very essential to be successful as a trader. Being a trader and doing trading is completely different. So for example, everyone can trade, but very few can become a trader. What is the difference between being a trader and trading? Let's look at that point, because it's also a big part of trading psychology. So if you want to be a profitable trader, then you must pay attention to the trading psychology, which is very essential. So what is trading and what is being a trader? Trading is you teach someone how to ride a bike, right? And then he can ride. So you teach someone how to place a trade, how to place the pending order, how to calculate the lot size and everything. And then you teach someone how to do something, that is doing. Being means like if you teach someone how to trade, but if he or she is not a trader, that's not gonna work out. Why? Because if I give you a little more pardon, I don't know. One moment, guys. I just need a quick break for 30 seconds. And 1 second, I'm coming back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Let me see what's happening. So let's see how things are. Okay, so being a trader is one, all right, so going to that point of being and doing, so it is very essential that one understand in what situation to do what. If you teach someone how to open a position or how to trade, anyone can do it. But being means that you are completely understanding and becoming with the things that you wanted to do. So if I give you a bit more subtle or clear explanation, when you become, you bring it to you. So some ways, let's say some people chase something and something chases some people. You see, this is what's the difference between being and doing. So when you do, actually you are chasing something, but when you are becoming, then things are chasing you. So being a trader is mostly is to do the things that is aligning with who you are. It is very important. So let's, from that point, then how do you become a trader? When you want to become a trader, you need to create a complete balance of skill set and the mindset. This is the difference between being and doing. Okay, so you need to create a complete balanced approach of mindset and skill set. So this is what complete understanding here. So if you are here, definitely you will find all the things. I do share every knowledge that I have gained so far in this long journey. So make sure that, guys, you stick to the channel by subscribing and also give a big thumbs up. Did you subscribe to the channel? Check out and let's keep trading. And if I look at the Gbpusd, let's see from the bigger picture, this is what we talk about. Now if we look at the daily chart on GJ, is what we see that there is a back-to-back 2 days of movement to the upside. Now GBP/JPY, if you look at the monthly again, where we saw that this is the monthly bearish candle and it's a long-term bullish market. GBP/JPY, starting from here, there was a big monthly impulse followed by, you can see that's consolidation pattern, followed by a long bearish candle. This is a red candle on GJ. It's a big drop, and with that big drop on GBP/JPY, the price has come back to this monthly support level. Now when it has come back to this monthly support, you can see the price is still maintaining series of higher low, which is a long-term bull market. As the price has got again bounced to the upside, I think that after pullback again to the downside, we can expect GJ to remain bullish, as it is a long-term bull market. Now previous monthly candle is there is a message on that candle. See, every candle has a message in it. This is what I was discussing about, that being a trader means that you actually understand the hidden secrets of the market, what the market wants to tell you, that with this long candle, it is a big liquidity gap because the major direction of the trend is to the upside. So if you look at this long drop on GJ, where we can see that the market is now bouncing back to the upside, and with that bounce back, we can expect for this price to go up to this resistance level. And if you look at the weekly chart here on this one, this is the weekly price action, and with that weekly price action, this is a big drop, consolidation, and we can expect for this price to bounce back to the upside again. And this is the weekly candle. So far you can see almost at the end of the week, we already see that the market has made significant bullish move, has broken this series of lower high in this movement. And with that series of lower high, what I think that GJ is going to do after pullback, we can expect for this price to bounce back to the upside. And now we can expect for a pullback and then to move up. So let's look at the daily chart. Now looking at the daily, you see that this is the daily support. When you are scaling down to the lower time frame, you started to see much clearer picture. You see, this is the daily chart after previous days big bull, today also so far bull, and the market is almost nearing the resistance level. This is the daily high, and as this market had a bounce, very highly likely that GJ will keep pushing high. But before it is pushing high, couple of scenario may happen. First of all, if the price is reaching this resistance level here, okay, so this is a resistance level, and if the price is reaching that resistance level, then with this daily candle, then we might see a downside here, because in that case it will hit a key level and we might see a pullback again to this support level. On the other hand, before it reaching that resistance level, if GBP/JPY is dropping down to this support level, then we might see a bounce back up to the resistance. So these are the couple of levels that we will be looking for entry on GBP/JPY for this potential move. And let's keep, now we are at the middle. If you look at the 15 minutes or other time frame, we are in the middle, and I will be waiting for an entry opportunity. And sometime slowly I was planning to start trading on the 1 minute, because I have a successful strategy that currently I'm doing auto trading using the 1 minute chart. And how many of you are with me to trade on 1 minute chart. So let me see. 1 minute chart, we will not be trading only the candlestick pattern, but we will be trading based on the structure. But first of all, we need to do also the multi-time frame analysis based on the 4 hour and 1 minute, or 15 minutes and 1 minute. We can look for that entry. So we can apply different strategy based on the market situation, but at the moment we will still be using our current strategy. But if you if I see more interest on dropping down to further lower time frame, we can do that, no problem at all. Now let me know, guys, how are you doing and what's your thought on that. Okay, so Euro USD, please, thank you. Yeah, we will be looking at next Euro USD and pending orders. Okay, happy new year, coach, glad to have back. Dalson, well done, welcome, thank you very much. Happy new year to everyone. Pending order. Okay, coach, good morning, happy new year, good morning. Khaled, I hope you are well rested. Yes, Khaled, absolutely. Hope that, guys, you also, everyone, had a good weekend. Khaled, could you please look at US30? Thank you. You're welcome. Good evening, coach, thank you for all the lessons 2023. Yeah, the Krishna, let the year 2024 be a landmark in the life. Happy and profitable new year. Yeah, absolutely, thank you for your appreciation, and I strongly believe that. So, and 2024 is going to be another incredible year for all of us. Let's keep pushing and making this year another memorable year. And let me know how many of you want to be completely profitable trader. Keep in mind one very important point that you need to understand is that being a trader is not becoming an investor. Okay, it's a skill set. So if you do not have enough capital for trading, then I would say that do not worry, because you need the skill set, not the capital. Okay, so if you want to be a profitable trader or be financially free, no matter what you are doing, maybe you are doing a job that only you pay the bills and paying the rent, and you don't have anything else, do not worry. You just need to invest your intention and attention. Keep in mind, guys, the universal science that I'll tell you today, trust me, it will change your life. It will change your life. Intention creates the results exactly according to the intention. Okay, no doubt about it. So if you want to be a profitable trader, only thing that you need is the intention. Now you might be arguing, okay, whatever I had that was trying for 3 years, 5 years, 4 years, or maybe 1 year, why am I not being profitable? Didn't I have that intention? Let me clarify that point. See, there are two kinds of intention that we have. Okay, I'm being fully open to you so that you know exactly what is required to develop as a trader. There are two kind of intentions. One is conscious, the other one is unconscious. So unconscious intention is ruinous sometimes. For example, how do you identify an intention? So if you look at, let's say you want something, you want to be a profitable trader. If this is your intention, then you look at that thing. If I go out of the topic, let's say I go to something else. You want a house, all right? You want a house or a better relationship or anything like that. People look at these things from two perspectives. One is when they want a better house, then they look at what the smaller or the house they don't like it. So when they focus on that narrow point, that is they don't like, or the things that not going well, the intention became to be in that situation. You see, so focus, the attention is creating that intention. So if you want to be a profitable trader, okay, if you want to be a profitable trader, then you need to focus on profitability, not on or not being profitable. So your attention has to be in a place what you want rather than what you don't want. Because if you don't know what you want, then you end up getting what you don't want, and that's gonna be an intention of, that's an unconscious intention. So unconsciously then you might say, okay, how does it work? Let me tell you exactly. So there is a point, there is a word called self-sabotage. Everyone who subconsciously doesn't believe things that they want is they are worthy of, they will sabotage it. And that's where the intention, the unconscious intention, ruins our trading. So not only trading, in many aspects. So you need to create a clear intention to be profitable so that you can be profitable. How do you do that? You can write it down in a piece of paper that I want to be a profitable trader. Okay, write it down, because when you write, there is a hand and brain coordination that will straight go to your mind, and you will reprogram your mind to do the things that you need. Automatically started to be profitable trader. Hope that helps, and make sure that you give yourself also some time, because you need some time to digest the new way of doing the things. So make sure that you do that. And let's see now on Gbpusd, and then we'll jump onto the other instrument as well. Again, we why did I delete that? Let me bring that back up, the lines where we draw on GJ. So these are the levels that we'll be looking at. Now let me see, along with Gbpusd, euro dollar, we are on a swing trade on euro dollar. This is where we have open, and let's see, I think that euro dollar might come back down on the daily support level again. We are almost near the entry. This is a swing trade along with many other trade that we are running, so we'll keep that on euro dollar. It triggered that liquidity. We can expect have a drop here, so I'll leave it there. Let's see that yen pair, how yen is doing. Dollar yen, previous session there was a pin bar on dollar yen. Okay, so looking at the monthly chart on dollar yen, we can see that from the monthly perspective, this is the monthly price action on dollar yen. There is a big drop here on dollar yen, and with that drop, what happened is that the price has hit that support level. So if you look at that monthly support that we talked previous months about dollar yen, that this is a bull market. Okay, so this 2 monthly drop on dollar yen basically has broken this monthly support, because it's a big drop to a key level, an important liquidity zone. We saw that dollar yen is bouncing back up. Now what is a liquidity zone? We discussed a lot. I will be discussing again so that it becomes easier for you to understand. Now with this drop here on dollar yen, it is on a liquidity zone, and I believe that dollar yen, firstly, it's gonna highly likely will break this monthly resistance, and afterwards it might just keep pushing high and high. So looking at the monthly chart on a weekly chart on dollar yen, we can see that this red candle on the weekly, for me it's an overextension of this weekly candle is where the liquidity gap happened, and now we see that bounce back up. So highly likely we could see an aggressive move on dollar yen, and it might just keep pushing high. It might go back to this green candle, is the neckline of this pattern here, and it might go back to here. So looking at the daily, back to back 3 days bounce, so which is showing a very strong momentum. We have seen that break of the structure from the local downtrend. Dollar yen, this is the daily chart. Market has broken out of the structure. We can expect on dollar yen to drop for deeper liquidity gap, and then we can expect it to bounce back up. So looking at the intraday perspective from 4 hour, where this is the pin bar. Now these two pin bar on dollar yen are strongly bullish, and with these two pin bar, what we can expect on dollar yen for the price to drop for deeper pullback, especially if it come down to retest this long wick candle, we can look for going long. And yeah, it's showing from all time frame bullish, so any kind of liquidity grab from those levels, that we will be looking for entry on dollar yen for this potential upside movement. Okay guys, so I believe that you are enjoying the live session. So let's see, as soon as we will find an entry, we will be looking for an entry opportunity, and let me know using the live chat. I believe that you are enjoying the live session, and let me know if you have any suggestion or anything that you are trading, so that I can look at too. Can you check Euro USD? Yeah, we'll be looking at again. Dollar yen, yeah. GU, absolutely. Okay, so happy new year, happy new year. Compliments, yeah. Thank you. Good morning. Morning, nice to see you again. Thank you, Francisco. Yeah, good morning and nice to see you. Oh, nice to see all of you. So now let me look at, so we looked at Gbpusd, we looked at gold, and let me revisit gold again to see if there is any trading opportunity here. So I had a pull in a couple of minutes ago. Let me see what it has come out to be. Okay. So I see that 70% bought on the market order, 31% on pending order. So I see quite a few mixed preference. Okay, we'll be following up based on the trade. Sachin, what's your take on gold? Will go higher or keep on the level? So gold, I think that it's gonna push up. Okay, it might drop, as I mentioned before. This is the daily support here. Okay, and what I think that gold is it might drop at the moment to 2041, which is highly likely. From here, I think that gold is gonna bounce back up, very highly likely, because let me tell you, when you see the price, guys, note down please, it will help you to understand the market movement. When you see, let's say, a market doing like that, okay, so it's a downtrend, right? Now in the downtrend, if you see that the market has hit a very important swing high or low with a very strong ATR, okay, more than 2 ATR, like that, or you'll understand ATR can be different time frame. Maybe in the daily you saw a longer candle, but on the 5 minutes it hit with maybe 2.5 ATR, then very high chance that it's going to return back, because the major trend is always dominant. So if you look at gold here, this is the daily chart, and to this support level on gold, which is the daily support, and in that support, what you are seeing that the market, see that this is an uptrending market, right? So a move, pullback, narrow move, narrow pullback, bigger move, and first time this daily candle has broken this swing low and then closed as a long wick candle. So it crossed the daily 20 EM as well, which is also a very, very important point to look at, because daily 20 EMA is a very important area of value. So gold has crossed the daily 20 EMA and then bounced back up. So that is where you can see the market. This is the daily chart, and if the price is dropping down to this level from here, I think that gold is going to bounce back up to retest this level, or again to 4-hour 20 EMA. So 2041 or lower than that can give us potential entry. So for me, gold is higher. Let me know what's your opinion. Is gold going to go high or coming down further? So had a big chart. Geo, yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so looking at, let me create another poll to see. Okay, first let me end this one. So you see that this one more vote on pending order. So let me ask you guys that which way gold is heading. So also your opinion is very important. Okay, so let me know your opinion about gold, which way it is heading. Now here you can see this is the 15-minute chart. If this drop to 2041, that can create an opportunity for another bounce back up, because this is the liquidity zone here. Okay, so if you look at, which is the 2040, okay, so you see that there was a swing low here which was broken, and with that swing low to be broken, the market has made this move here. Okay, so this move here. Now if it is breaking that low, which is another liquidity zone, So if the market is breaking to that level, which is another liquidity zone, then you can expect it to bounce back up here. So dropping down to 2040 or below 2041, an opportunity to go long to 2050. That's the plan that we can implement in this gold chart. You see all the trade running on. Okay, so we saw that gold, and let me see, Brett. Gold direction will depend on NFP results. Brett, let me see, Sophie, coach, it's been a while you traded US30 and NASDAQ. Yeah, so I will be looking on that. Thank you for that mentioning. Because check Gbpusd, yeah. We'll be looking at now. Gold direction will depend on NFP. I wouldn't say that, but NFP is in fact a big catalyst to determine the direction. But what happened is that, let me tell you something, so we will be able to, let me delete that. We know the levels. So what NFP does, it not determine the direction, but it will create an opportunity for the market to give us a clear movement or clear direction. So what do I mean by this? Let me tell you. Let's say this is the gold market, right? It's a bullish market. Guys, it will help you to understand how NFP or news affect the market exactly. So I would recommend you to take notes if needed, or you can review this live session multiple times. So if you look at this market, you see this is a bull market, though this is a weekly chart, but there is something on the lower time frame we can look at, and there's a pullback, and this is the move. And so now you see gold is here at the moment, right here. What might do NFP is, because there will be a spike in the market, there will be a big movement. What this kind of news does, it's called, they are called as catalyst. So catalyst is when that event take this price to a zone which is a bit unwanted, right? Let's say, what do we expect from a uptrending market? To respect those levels, right? To respect, this is an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. So like this, right? So we expect to respect those level, right? That's the goal of, or that's the norm of a structure, right? Now what NFP might do, or any kind of news event that bringing this price to here. Now when it is bringing this price here, so it is actually, what happened is that it has been overextended to an unusual direction that it shouldn't be there, right? So that's like a, deviating from normality, and then you have an opportunity to go long. That's the advantage of looking at those kinds of event, right? And we do trade NFP and all the news events. I do trade all of them, and I do share all the trade. Also, you can be with us. You can join this academy. There is an unlimited probability and potential. In 2023, we developed a lot. In 2024, it's gonna be skyrocket. So you can be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. The year-ending sale is still on. Still on, though year is ended until tomorrow. So you still can get the highest discount in the last moment. Use that to join us to trade NFP. This coupon is getting expired tomorrow just after the NFP. So until that, you still can join. I would recommend you to take the full advantage of it now to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. And I'm sure that you have something to take from here that will change your life. So let me share with you that coupon and the website address I have given you on the live chat. You can use that. This is the biggest coupon in this academy ever, so you can use that to join us today to become a member of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So now, with that being said, on gold, let's wait for a drop down to the daily support, and then we'll be looking for entry on this instrument. See here. Okay, so here is 15 minutes and daily level. Draw that again. So this is the daily support here. We'll be waiting for that entry point. Okay, so now in the meantime, let's look at JPY. Now afternoon gold to 2020. Gold to 2020. 2030 is the daily low. As I mentioned before, I think that gold gonna be bullish, but anything can happen. Okay? Trading is a game of uncertainty, but it's a game of probability. So make sure that you stay, fully informed on it, that trading is all about probability. So you have to always be humble to it. I believe that I'm always humble to the probability that I could be wrong at any point, but no problem, because I do the risk management in my trading, and I believe that risk management is the heart of all profitability as a trader. So let me know, do you have the proper risk management plan? How many of you has? If you don't know how to do the risk management, then no matter what, it's not gonna work out. So what is risk management, by the way? Okay, so let me see here some of the pairs that I quickly look at to see if there is any trading opportunity around them, and then I'll jump back again to GBP, JPY and gold, just to see before candle close if anything that has something we can take. So euro dollar is still on that place. It's getting a bit slower, but we might see that downside momentum. Okay. GBP USD also, we see that after this move, GBP USD also we could see a bit more pullback, deeper pullback, and then pushing back up again. If you look at GBP USD daily chart, what do we see here is that this is the move here on GBP USD, and this daily move is a direct vertical drop to this liquidity zone. This is what I was talking about. And because the market has dropped with this big move to the liquidity zone, chances that it's gonna go up, and it already back to back 2 days of bullish move happen. Now we might see again pullback and then bouncing back up again, which is highly likely to happen. So GBP USD, if GBP USD coming down for a pullback, euro dollar also you see that drop coming down for a pullback. And looking at gold, where also it's trying to, okay, so we see the 15 minutes, I think that there is a liquidity grab in it. So there is a liquidity grab here. Look like that is preparing for a downfall on the lower time frame. It's the 5 minutes candle. For it, we might be able to sell here gold, guys, just letting you know to mentally prepare, but until I find a good entry, I will be waiting. Okay, so let's see how this candle is closing. Okay, so here still 10 minutes to go. Okay, I will be selling this candle on gold. Stop loss above this high. TP target will be here 221, and also I will be posting the same trade to the VIP group, also very tight trade. I'll move my stop loss a little further here because there could be needed space. So stop loss 0.30, so it has enough room for movement, and we can move the TP a bit further downside for that room. So let's say very tight, couple of pips stop loss. We see that might not work out. Let's see. Still probability. So this is another liquidity grab. So if your spread is high, I will recommend you to move a little up, because the spread is very important in that situation, because it's a very tight. You don't want to get out for only few pip. I take a very smaller risk, guys, to make sure that you are not taking a big risk. So there is another liquidity grab. So chances for dropping is now very high. Let's see. I believe you guys got a better price than me. Okay, so I think that every one of you now on profit, because when I called for, we just started to move up. I might take another position needed with narrow stop loss. Okay, so I will take another position with another very narrow. So I've taken another position with the same stop loss, but okay, so I've taken another position, and as soon as I will see both of them in profit, that I will be closing the trade. And let's see, guys, I hope that you are enjoying. Let me know if you are on the trade. Okay, so you see that there is a multiple liquidity grab on that. So I'm in profit on the position that I went the second time. First one is still a little bit in drawdown, but second one is in position in profit. So the chances now for dropping down is very high. We see multiple liquidity grab. So let's expect a drop here to this level or even further. Okay. So you see that potential drop. Okay, I'll give a shout out what I'm doing with my position, because it's a very tight. So anytime we might be able to close with profit. Let's first drop it, because there is a chance for a bit more deeper at the moment. Okay, we see in profit now. So the 15 minutes is back to back 2 liquidity candle. Okay, so let me see. So my second position was I sold from here. So let me see both of them here. Come on, don't try to push up again. How much liquidity you need? It's going to drop again. Okay, so let it first get exhausted in that area. Okay. You need to see that profit running before you close. Okay guys, give a big thumbs up if you're enjoying this live session, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Make sure you're not risking big. Doing the proper risk management is the key. So in our last trade also we had a winner. Okay, we see that now the market is coming to our direction. Here is now this 5 minutes candle. You want to see that it's not being able to break the high, then the next one will try to drop, and that's what we need. Okay, so we see some profit running. Now looking at, so this is another liquidity grab. It's another liquidity grab, guys. Just took me out with no reason. It just took me out without. We'll be entering again if needed. I don't know where's your stop loss, but yeah, it's got out. So going short again on that trade, putting stop loss above this high, again 221. You see that it's just gathering liquidity. Big liquidity grab. What's happening in the market? There's a big drop. I believe that many one of you already had a so it's a very unusual move in the market. So it just took us and then started to drop. Let me close that. Any one of you are still on that trade? Let me see what's happening. So I will be entering again here. With the same risk. So I have sold here again with the same risk from 2044, 2047 stop loss, and TP target is here. So let me see where I'm at. So there is a big rejection here. So if you look at the 30 minutes and 15 minutes here, so you see that Forex factory. Let's look at the calendar. Okay. So ADP non-farm employment change has been released, and the next one is coming at 12:30. Unemployment claims. So and then dollar. Okay, so with that drop, we can expect it to hit the TP. Yeah, so you see that drop, we can expect it to come down to this level. And as soon as I will find that the market has dropped well below, we'll be closing that position. Okay, so as soon as I will see the TP hit, or coming down well below, will be so the way the price action, you can see that it made here, there is a probability for downside. Before the next news, I'm expecting it to drop down to this daily support. This is the main primary reason why we have entered previously, for the price to come down to the daily support. If you look at the daily chart, are you guys on this trade? Anyone from here? Okay, we see that downside trying to break in that direction. Okay, we see that drop. Okay guys, so once I will see the market has gone well below, I think it should hit the TP. One more drop will give that TP hit. So I'll hold that. Okay. Are you guys with me? Okay, so we'll be closing now because there is a news coming up with the running. Okay, so I'm going to closed it. Let's let the news been released again, and then we'll be entering again once we need it. Euro dollar is also in a very important liquidity zone. Okay, so let's see how the gold is doing, and let me know, guys, are you out of the trade? Okay, yeah, thank you. Yep, cool. Thank you. We'll be entering again once we'll see that. Thank you. So guys, have you got profit on that? Let me know using the live chat. You got profit on that? The first trade did. Some of you may have got a good profit on that. So we'll be entering again once we see that. Maybe 1 minute chart. Probability for dropping is very high at the moment on gold. It gathered the huge liquidity here. So euro dollar also manipulated multiple times. Okay. Okay, so 4 minutes to go for the news to come up. And let me look at that. So you couldn't understand it, so could you please US30? Yes, thank you. Yeah, let's wait for another opportunity, but I think that gold is remaining bearish here. So unemployment claims could change a little bit of movement. 30 minutes, it grabbed liquidity from here and here, there, both sides. So let's wait for the another move. Still in. Okay, no problem. We will be entering again once we find a suitable entry opportunity in that area. I'm still holding the sell and the US30. Okay, cool, no problem at all. Let's see where gold is heading and also the JPY. Okay, so 1.5 minutes. What's your expectation on the news, guys? Let me know. So do you think that if we look at DXY, let me see on that. Looking at the daily, there's a big gap opening on the daily, and so far it's trying to break to the upside. We look at the weekly. So now the news is absolutely important to look at. So if we look at DXY, both way possible. We need to wait for the news to be fully released, where I see that gold is potentially downside for short term for retest on the daily support level. So if gold is dropping to the daily support, we might see that bounce back up. So at the moment, if we see that downside on gold, then might see the same reflection on GBP/JPY, Euro USD, where we see that euro dollar is coming down, trying to come down here. So let's find out how the market is doing with the gold and other instrument. Okay. So news been released and we see that, okay, so positive for DXY. Unemployment claim is less than expected. That could lead gold to the downside, and we can see that drop. Okay, so let's wait for that to happen. Euro dollar had a big drop to 10. Okay, so there is a big move happen. We find out where is the next opportunity for us. Just need to, okay guys, so do you feel excited? Let's see what move happening. I think that you are not seeing my screen for just less than 30 seconds. It's gonna be open now again. Yeah, you guys can see me now. Okay, let's see what's happening here on this area after the news, how the market is evolving. You see that how the market is evolving now at the moment. That's how trading is. Okay, so we need to look at the real picture in the market. Okay, so we see that drop, and on euro dollar has brought a big change in the market. So trading with the trend is the key to be profitable as a trader. Now you can see that when you trade with the trend, this always is. So this is our trade, the swing trade, hitting the profit target. And if I bring up our previous sessions trade on euro dollar, let me bring that up. I believe that you guys also have opened the trade, and euro dollar, that trade also, I do share all my swing trades to the VIP group, and all my trade also you can access all of them. Euro dollar also, this one I have early today posted, which hitting the TP nearly there. Okay, and this is what I'm expecting it to drop down to that level. Gold also has dropped to the daily support. Now, can you let me know on the live chat for those who are running gold now in profit, because we are on sell? Okay, so I want to know, guys, you got that? Are you on that profit, guys? I need a like is not liked yet, so let's smash it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. And also press that subscribe button, guys, so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. Did you do that? Hope that helps. Thank you. And you see that gold, from that liquidity zone, there's a big drop happen. Now it's coming to another zone where I think that we might find a buying opportunity. Let me see how it is doing. Okay, you see that move, and it's on the daily. You see that it's hitting the daily support. Now what it could do, that as I mentioned in the beginning of the session, that the price is likely to come to the daily 20 EMA, and then from that level we can expect for the price to have another bounce. So let's see how it is doing. Now this is the support that we need to look at. Okay, so I will be now looking for an entry. Let me see first of all what's happening with the live chat. Still in. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, thank you. How to join the group? Mr. EPC. Yeah, there is a big discount going on to join in the group. So to do that, let me give you all the information. Currently, until tomorrow, there is a big discount going on. Let me share with you all the links and information. So I've shared with you the coupon and as well as the website link. Use that to join us today to be part of the greatest trading community. All the traders here are extremely intelligent, all of them doing very well. We are progressing aggressively. So once you are our lifetime member, you can access all the things that we have, including all the trading tools, strategies. I do take Zoom classes. You can access all of them recorded or live. Let me know if you have any question. You can visit the website, link below this video in the description. Okay, now here is, it's coming to the support here. Okay, now we saw this break of the daily support. As I mentioned earlier, so from here, now the question is how far it is dropping. Is it going back up to retest this level, or it's from the daily? If you look at, it's trying to break that low, which is also possible because it gathered liquidity multiple times. From here we see that the market preparing for potential downside. Let me see here. This is a liquidity zone. This is a liquidity zone. There is a chance for a bounce back up here, but at the same time you see that it has formed this very ideal head and shoulder, which might bring that price down to further. It might drop further after retest. So now from the daily, we expect it to drop to the daily, but how the price has dropped is also important because it gathered liquidity multiple times. It's very important. You see that I always talk about the liquidities, because when the market gather liquidity multiple times, this is where you'll understand that the market has given you a big opportunity. So news been released. Oh, pardon me, guys. Fix mic. Okay, yeah. Awesome. Just hope that you guys can hear me. Thank you for mentioning that. Okay, thank you. I just turn it off, but didn't know. No sound. Thank you, Mikey man. Thank you, guys. You are amazing. Thank you for that, brother. Whichever. I hope that, guys, you can hear me. Okay, now here is. Thank you. And we could see return back possibility. I'm just trying to figure out how the price action is doing here, because there is a chance for revert back or there is a chance for further drop. So let's see now, after this candle close on the 15 minutes, this is the 5 minutes, how the price is doing. The price is below the support. Now if it is reverting back to the resistance again, we'll see the price action will confirm us, then we will be entering. Or if we see that the market is dropping down to that, so we'll be looking for an entry. And guys, before I progress further, did you smash the like button? And also, did you hit the subscribe button? If you haven't done yet, I recommend you to do it now. Thank you for your support to the channel. And let me know, in 2024, do you think that you're gonna be a profitable trader? What do you think, what you believe is gonna be reflected? So let me know you think or believe on that. So we will be going out of the euro dollar here for the swing trade, because it's look like that it's gonna range a little bit. Okay, so gold, let me see, it's a big drop here. I think it's gonna try to revert back. We need to see that it has gathered liquidity here again. Okay, if it revert back, then it's gonna go back up here again. So because if you look at the daily chart, the daily 20 EMA, the price has tested the daily 20 EMA. Chances for another retest of the daily high is high. So if that's the case, we might see that this price is going back up to that level here. Now 5 minutes. Okay guys, so let's see. And gosh, your voice not okay. So I believe that you can hear me. How far is dollar CAD is going? So tomorrow is NFP. Dollar CAD is having a big move, definitely. Let's look at the dollar CAD also. From the daily, we see that after testing the daily support, market has made a bounce to the upside. So we see with the news coming up or already released, and which one is coming up, a bit more weakness, a strengthen on DXY. that has given, if you look at this one here on dollar CAD, this is the support here, and we see that the market trying to bounce back up. And I think that dollar CAD, because it had a bounce from this support level, we could see that dollar CAD is going up to this level here on the daily 20 EMA. So from the 4-hour, where the price, you can see, has, after breaking this swing low, has made a bullish candle. This is a bullish engulfer on gold, which is a bullish price action. What I think that the next candle will try to pull back and then bounce back up, because it's a bull market. So we could see a retest of the daily 20 EMA on dollar CAD. So the price already has gathered liquidity from here, liquidity from here. We could see that the market is moving in that direction. Okay, so here now 5 minutes candle closed. If we see here liquidity grabbing from this level, then we can look for buying. Let me first see how the market is doing, and also what's your thought on that. Now, do you think that gold is moving back up to the daily resistance? Let me see what's the result on the pool. Okay, so 61% to the downside on gold on the pool results, and we see that people are right? We were right. So before the gold move, before the news, we have tested the pool and we see that 61% was downside. I was downside, so we are correct on that, but don't attach to it, because this time you are correct, next time you may not be. So when you are correct, that's fine. When you're not correct, that's fine. The most important part here to take a smaller risk, bigger profit, and then trade with the trend. All right, guys, trade with the trend. This is the most important lesson you can ever learn to be consistently profitable trader, because trading with the trend, all the trade that I take, the decision that I make as a trader, 70% of my the points that I give is with the direction of the trend. Okay, so if we have a market, okay, so it's a 70% of my trading decision that I do is based on the trend. So when the market is trending, then always trade with the trend. So how do you know exactly which way the market is trending? Also is a very daunting task, right? We will be discussing on that. First, I want to know, guys, how do you determine the direction of the trend? Okay, so gold looks to me that it's doing that. It's going back up to that level. It might go back up to this one here, 2047. Okay, so if the market breaks this low here, okay, from this support and get rejected strongly with the liquidity, because below this level that we pardon me guys, as we discussed in the beginning, that I mentioned that gold is likely to drop to the support. Now if it is gathering liquidity from here, means that it's gonna go back up to retest the daily high. So let's find out first of all how the market is doing. See if we can find a liquidity candle here, then we will be looking for that entry. Okay, so let me look at the pool, which way gold is heading. Okay, we got that one done, and pool. And yes coach, thank you, please check Gbpusd. So Gbpusd, yeah, what's happening with that? We see an inverted head and shoulder on the 5 minutes. Potential for further upside is high. 4 hour candle closing as a bullish candle, okay, on GJ. Chances for going back to the upside is very high. So here is you can see there is a double bottom here on the 5 minutes on GJ after breaking the low. Okay, the market is now forming a bullish structure here. So with this double bottom Gbpjpy, now before the 4-hour close coming down for a pullback, and with this move we could see a bit more pullback, and I think that is we could see another bounce back to the upside again on GJ. From the daily it's very bullish at the moment, and highly likely today we could see it's gonna hit that 184 level, which is possibility. And on the 15 minutes it's forming that bullish pattern, so we might see, we want to see a liquidity grab and then going back up. Let me see that gold how it is doing. So you see that after the candle close, gold now coming down to grab that liquidity that we expected. Now if the market is trending to this level, then we will understand it. Still it is in a downtrend and still will not be doing anything until we see which way the market is heading. Okay guys, so hope that you are enjoying. Still a lot to take, and I believe that you had enjoyable session. I will keep still trading, will be on the live, so make sure that you are not missing out. Smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet guys. View and like is not as usual, so let's make it to 100, and don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. There's a lot to take from here. You can join us today also to be part of our trading community. Thank you for subscribing. I saw that many of you have already subscribed, and let's keep trading that way. And let me know how many of you had a good session today. Gold, yeah. USD news, yes. Okay, so USD news, I think news is done. All news is done for today. Tomorrow is NFP, so if you want also you can join the NFP trading with me. I think we don't have news today anymore. Yeah, so the news is coming tomorrow, NFP. So let's quickly look at, okay, we see that liquidity grab. Let me see, it is going back up or it's dropping down further. Okay, gold might try to revert back. Until we candle close, we will not be able to know anything. Gbpjpy, okay, so quite a few requests on GJ. What's happening? So GJ, as I mentioned before, it's bullish. Gbpjpy is bullish, and with that bullish momentum on GJ, okay. Yeah, so with this double bottom liquidity gap, it's bullish. GBPUSD looks, this is a bit unusual. We might see bounce back up. I want to see also the gold. Okay, so 4-hour candle on gold, which is red candle, it might drop a little, and then so gold, you see that 5 minutes now closing as a red candle, so which is still bearish. It might try to drop a little further, and then we'll see how it is reacting to that level. Okay, until we see price action confirmation, we cannot guess it to go up. The 1-hour candle on gold, which is bearish, this is a bearish candle, so it might drop here or might revert back. Let's see on the lower time frame how the price action is showing up. Okay guys, so if you are enjoying this live session, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Okay, dollar CAD, again coming back to it. Looking at the daily here on dollar CAD, this is the daily support, which basically you can see that there is a support here, and with that support the market has broken that and has got back up. So that's the sign that dollar getting stronger, and if dollar getting stronger, then we could see the weakness on gold, and we can see the weakness on euro dollar, other instruments. So yeah, so this is what it is. Trading with the trend is very, very important. Let me show you how I trade with the trend, guys, so that you know exactly all the strategy that I use. I normally automated them, the strategy, because I also currently teaching that strategy, so that guys that how trading with the trend is so powerful. Let me bring up here. I'm a trend trader. Okay, so all the trade that I open in the direction of the major trend. So let me bring my trade that I am currently running based on the direction of the trend. So if you look at here, you see that all those trades that currently I'm running on my live account is in the direction of the trend. So I'm a trend trader. As I mentioned before, trading with the trend is the most profitable trading system one can ever have. And that's how, if any trade not working in my favor, I just close it with a smaller loss, but I hold the trade for bigger profit target. And if you want to learn the strategy, it's still open. You can learn that to trade with the trend, and there will be more and more opportunity coming. There will be more live classes also for the VIPs who are willing to trade with the trend. So let me know if you are willing to do that. Make sure you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Sophie, thank you very much. How can we know how trend upside or downside? Okay, very good question. How do you know that the trend is upside or downside? Okay, so let's get to that point. So how do you know that a trend is upside or downside, right? That's a very good question. So let's get to that point on understanding how a trend is upside or downside. Now, it's a very important question, right? Because if you don't know the direction of the trend, it's very hard for you to find the proper direction for long-term holding, right? So also I want to know, I know that many of you here are experienced trader, so let me know this answer of this question that Chinno asked. How can you know trend is up or down? And then we'll be hitting that point up, which is in fact a very, very important question. You can't ignore that, because if you don't know the direction of the trend, it might be very difficult for you to decide about the directional bias. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Why do I am I paused? Okay, let me pause it and then we'll be going back to it. So I was discussing about the direction of the trend. Okay, so how do you know the direction of the trend? First of all, moving average, how does it work? Now if you look at that 20 EMA and the price is here, right? Now what is the relationship with the price with 20 EMA is the main point here, okay? Because 10 and 20 EMA, when they cross over from each other, which is some an added confirmation for the change of trend or the direction of the trend. But more importantly, moving average is used to determine the price how far in relation to the moving average rather than the direction of the trend. Why? Because here is when you see a market very far from the price is very far from 20 EMA, you can expect it to have sudden move and go back to that 20 EMA, which is acting like an elastic cable. So if you pull out something elastic, what will happen? Let's say rubber, pull it this way and that way. The further you will pull that rubber, okay, the further you will pull the rubber, if you release it, the stronger it will come back and fill that void, right? So that's why the moving average is so important to know in relation to that moving average where the price is. So if you look at in that perspective, moving average is very important, and that's why I use moving average to see the direction of the trend. Now here is gold. You can see after this doji, the market has reverted back, grabbing that liquidity from here, and chances for an upside bias is high. Now there is a doji here on the 15 minutes. Trading with the trend is absolutely important aspect as a trader. So you see that here is, yeah, there is a chance for a bounce back up on this instrument. Okay, so guys, do you think that it's gonna move up again? I think that it's gonna push up again. I think it's from daily time. Okay, your mic was not working. I can hear. Okay guys, so hope that you can hear me now. Things are fixed. Okay, so here is there is as I mentioned before, in that zone there is another probability for a liquidity grab. It grabbed that. Now for this price to move, this is around a bit bigger stop loss. If we buy, chances for the price to go back up here, or even to go back up to this level is very high. From this level, I'll keep observing the price action for another entry. Quite a few entry today. Successful entry on euro dollar. Gold, one didn't work out, the other one worked out, and I'll be waiting for another entry while still looking at more opportunities in the market. With that being said, guys, we are back in 2024, starting our first live today in the new year, and I believe that you guys enjoyed this live. Every day we will be bringing a lot of surprise for all of you guys, and thank you very much for joining here. If you want to know more about learn the strategy that I am trading, I invite you to join today using the link in the description. Visit the website, join us to be part of this trading community. And I believe that you guys, everyone, are ready for a great trading week, great trading year. Tomorrow NFP coming. If you want to trade NFP with me live, also you can join me today. Link also given in the description area. Visit the website, use the biggest coupon to join to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. With that said, I will be ending for today, but it's not the end, it's just the beginning. So because there is no end and beginning at the end, it's all about the infinity. Okay, so make sure that you are not ending, because there is no beginning and ending. So let's keep that in mind, and let's keep trading to gain financial freedom in 2024. Until that, stay well, stay happy, trade safe, do the risk management,